Now, probably clicked on this video that you want to know why hustle culture or hustle mode is going to destroy your life. And before I jump right into the actual facts and statistics and why is it actually bad and the ways that you can actually go out of it, let me tell you why I did this video. I did this video because in this era that we live in today, a lot of people are deceived by the fact that all this media and the business influencers are putting this information out there that you have to hustle 24 hours a day in order to achieve goals, or in order for you to strive and become a better person, to make that money, to create that wealth for yourself or for your family, or into the right path, that they don't have to follow what other people have to tell them in terms of financial advice or financial legacy that they have to accomplish. I decided to make that to help a lot of people get out of this thoughts and bad mindset that is actually not doing them any good. Let me tell you a quick story. I've decided in the past that I wanted to become a better person. I wanted to create wealth. I wanted to make more money like any human being. But I told myself, in order for me to achieve that, I have to work maybe 16 hours a day for 1 week, 2 weeks, couple of months, it doesn't matter. But by the time goes by, I realize that I'm actually not accomplishing those tasks, and I'm not getting the results that I want to get. So I've realized that I'm not actually productive. I was just being busy in this hustle mode mindset and not knowing exactly how to reach there. You know, a lot of people are deceived or misconceived in terms of, okay, I need to work hard, I need to work a lot in order for me to achieve my goals. But in terms of what I was following in my life in the past, I didn't know exactly what are the ways in order for me to reach my goals in lesser time, being more productive. And now this is the main aspects of this topic right now. Everyone here wants to create wealth and build a legacy, but in order for you to do that, you don't have to work 16 hours a day. Now, I respect hustlers. I love being a hustler in order to strive, to accomplish tasks, to build great projects. But in order for you to do that, you have to build the right mindset. Now, this mindset word is actually as big as you may think, but it comes down to the actual thoughts. Think of yourself as a machine, and your mindset is the device that moves that machine. It's like a car and a motor. Your mindset is how it controls your actions. Your mindset is how it controls your emotions. Your mindset does everything. So I wanted to break this down for you to realize whatever you're doing right now and you think that you are being productive or creating good things, working 20 hours a day in order to achieve those things, and then you'll harm your life in terms of relationships, in terms of social outgoing, in terms of social activities, whatever you want to actually participate with your friends or family, in terms of better sleep, in terms of actually getting good nutrition, all of that will be gone because you solely focus on 16 hours a day or 20 hours a day that I need to hustle, I need to make that money. But this is not going to help you at all. It's actually going to destroy you. It's diminish your ability to perform whatever things that you're actually able to perform in a lesser time, being more productive. So this has actually hit me really hard that I wanted to bring it out to you so you can get some benefit out of what I'm saying. It's not about how long you have to work. And stop listening to all these people in the social media and the business influencers telling you that you have to work 20 hours a day in order for you to achieve your goals. Now, this is true, as I just mentioned earlier, that you have to work really hard or become a hustler to achieve your goals, but you have to work smart as well. You have to put in the hours based on some of the checklists of the tasks that you need to achieve in order for you to reach that goal. It's not about just seeing the hours, all right, I've studied 10 hours today, I've worked 10 hours today, it means I did something. But if you come back to the topic or the exact task, you realize you didn't accomplish anything. It's because your mindset and the thoughts, which I mentioned earlier, is taking you away from the actual results. You're ready, cultivated that I have to work all these hours to achieve that. Now think of it in another way as well. If you keep going down this path for the long term, you're going to regret a lot of things in life. Now thinking about all those wealthy people and how they've created all this wealth and made that much money. They haven't made that much money working 20 hours a day, leaving their families, leaving their maybe other activities that they are doing. But they actually worked in that 80-20 rule, which I wanted to emphasize on. What does this 80-20 rule mean? This 80-20 rule is you work actually 20% and you produce 80% of that 20% work, all right? Not vice versa, which is you work 80% and you get 20% results. So you have to focus on building that mindset, building that habit that you actually getting 80% of a 20% results, which is working smart, not working hard. And this is why I'm actually emphasizing again about the thoughts that you have to build the ability how to control your thoughts in order for you to get more results in whatever task and be more productive and effective in anything that you want to accomplish. And this will really be helpful. And one of the great books which I've actually read and helped me out to become a better person and develop my mindset to achieve my better performance activities and achieve the task that I'm actually working on is called The Secrets. And this book will help you a lot, and I will list it down in the description below. You can read it out for free, and it helps your mindset to develop in order for you to, in anything in life. It's not only about how you can actually get money and all of that. Another thing why this hustle culture is toxic for you. Now, all these business influencers, and when you hear a lot of the social media, now we're exposed to it, they are telling you that you have to invest, you shouldn't save at all right? And they tell you that you have to go invest in real estate. Then they tell you, oh, you hear somebody else, Gary Vee, talking about NFT, which is related to the cryptocurrency and the blockchain, that you should go into it. Somebody else comes and tells you, like Elon Musk, that you should invest in Dogecoin or Bitcoin. Now, your mindset obviously is diluted in terms of what should you do in your life. And you realize that you're actually not happy, and you realize that you're left behind, that you didn't accomplish anything all these years that you've been working on and whatever thing that you're doing. And now this comes down to how you control your thoughts in order for you to stay calm and actually have this gratification that you're going in the right path and you accomplish the right thing. Now, there's a lot of noise out there, but you shouldn't actually follow and listen to any of the things that's out there. It's obviously important for you to save money to accomplish other stuff. It's all about saving and living by your means and doing some tasks in order for you to create more income. It's a structural way. Now, everybody out there is saying whatever they want to say. Now, here I'm telling you exactly, if you keep in this hustle mode culture in a negative way, it's going to impact your life. Hustlers are amazing, and I actually don't demonetize that. Just do it in the right way. Just don't actually focus much in the hours, but focus on the task and the productivity that you're doing. Now, let me give you a good example how you can know exactly that you are becoming more productive and working smarter, not harder. Now, if you have any certain tasks, you need to list down the checklist, or I would call it the linear fashion mode, in order to achieve this task. Or you can do a mind mapping technique in order to reach that task. Like, you put the task in the middle and you put some arrows and write, in order for me to achieve this task, what I should do. Write it in the steps. All right. So in this way, you actually have a real guidance in order for you to achieve this task. It's not like, all right, in order for me to achieve this task, I'm going to work 20 hours. But apparently, if you write and do this mind mapping, you will see with the steps that you can accomplish it, I would say maybe in 3-4 hours. That's because you have a real structure and you're working smarter to do it. But in order for you, as you were previously doing it, working 20 hours, you're just going down the place, trying to figure things out, and you're not being productive, you're being busy. That's what I really emphasize a lot. Focus on being productive, not being busy. If you spend 1 hour accomplishing something, it's much more better than spending 10 hours doing some research and thinking in your mindset, in the unconscious mindset, that you achieved it. So that's really important to have on. And as well, I wanted to ask a question. While you're hustling and accomplishing all of that stuff, obviously you're working 20 hours, as you just mentioned earlier, and you're listening to all these people telling you stuff that you should focus on, you should focus on trading and blah, 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 and all that other extra stuff. Who are you chasing? Who are you trying to prove? The only person that you should prove is yourself. And you should be actually happy in whatever you're doing at the moment, and slowly and gradually improving in your life and achieving things in your life. You are happy currently in your life, but because you are actually listening to all these people and think that you're left out, believing on that, you're being deceived, you're going to become unhappy. Now, I believe a lot of people in this world, once they watch all this stuff, in the beginning, they're actually happy with their jobs, happy with their relationship, happy with their life, happy with their fitness and whatever they're eating, happy with the sleeping mode. And then they start watching and listening or reading all that stuff. You should sleep 4 hours a day, or you should invest in real estate. Out of a sudden, you should start trading. You should start investing. Now, this is good. I'm saying this is not bad. I'm saying this is really good that you should do. But it's not necessarily that it fits your lifestyle, it fits your routine, and then you start being ungrateful, you start become unhappy because you're not able to control what information you should believe in and what information you shouldn't believe in. Make sure that you're careful and make sure that you have a great mindset before you start doing something, because if you're positive or optimistic, now I know that sounds like, oh, it's easy to become positive. No, it's not. If you build the right thoughts and mindset of what you're actually able to conceive, and doing what you can control instead of what you can't control. Obviously, you can't control being in the blockchain every day. You can't control being in the stocks every day. And this is something you don't want to do, but you're doing it because you listen to somebody in the internet that told you that you have to be in it, or you had to sleep 4 hours a day and actually the next day become unproductive because you slept 4 hours a day. So that's the moral of this topic, and I just wanted to spread it out there to the world, and I just hope that it gives you some value and it adds some of the sense of urgency that you start working on your life. Because if you don't work on your life right now, you're going to become miserable in the years coming ahead, or you're becoming unhappy, and every time you go out there in the society, you realize that you're left behind, you're not good enough, you haven't achieved what they have achieved, and apparently they are normal people as you. So make sure that you actually imply that. As I mentioned, I just wanted to share it with you, and I hope it added some value. Thank you very much for watching. Let me know if you have any questions, and I would love to assist you and help you if you're going through some mindset constraints or mindset struggles, and I would love to make sure that you're going to the right path. I'll make sure that I give you the right understanding of whatever topics or situation you're going into. Thank you again for watching. Have a good day ahead.